Many thanks for joining us on the newsroom. I'm Okbayemi Owosheni, and these are the stories we're tracking at the moment. President Bola Tinubu and Vice President Kashim Shettima on Tuesday attended Nigeria's 64th Independence Day anniversary parade at the forecourt of the Aso Villa in Abuja. The parade was organized to commemorate Nigeria's 64th Independence Day anniversary, which comes 16 months after President Bola Tinubu assumed office. Meanwhile, protesters have on Tuesday morning gathered at the Ikeja underbridge in Lagos State as the country marks the 2024 Independence Day. The protest, however, is being closely monitored by a large contingent of security personnel, including policemen, officials of the Lagos Neighborhood Safety Corps, and Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps. Leading the team of policemen on the protest ground is the State Commissioner of Police, Olanrewaju Ishola. Now, let's get a situation report from our correspondent in Lagos, Sydney Okafor, right now. Thank you for joining me, Sydney. Well, you mentioned earlier that protesters were marching towards Ojota. How far have they gone now as we speak?
Well, presently, I'm at Ojota now. These protesters, there are two groups. Why right now, the ones that are at Ojota are the revolution group, while the ones that were left behind on their way down to Ojota here are the Take It Back Nigeria, and they are marching down here to Ojota Park. They are still saying the same thing, chanting the solidarity song, calling on the government to come to their own aid, to come to Nigerians' aid, to listen to Nigerians, that the economic hardship is hard on Nigerians and is biting heavily. So we are here waiting for them to also join the other group, and let's hear what they have to say, whether it's going to be different from what they have been saying while they are coming down here. But before I go, before I hand over to you, I would like for you to talk to one of the organizers of the Revolution Now group, and also they represent the National Conscience Party. One of the organizers is here with me, and he will also like to give us more insight of the reason why they all joined together to hold this protest outside the Gani Fayemi Park here. And sir, please, can you please join me here? Can you please join me now? Please, I would like you to let me know your name and who you are, so let our viewers also know who you are, sir.
I'm Kromibayo Oguleye, representing National Conscience Party, and at the same time representing Gani Fayemi Memorial Organization.
All right. So thank you so much, sir. Please, can you give us the reason why you are also protesting, even after the president has addressed Nigerians that he's working tirelessly with his team to make sure they find a solution to the current economic hardship we are facing in the country?
Well, I'm here in person representing this organization I mentioned because the hardship in the land is killing some Nigerians already. The starvation in the land is killing some Nigerians already. At the same time, the government policy is killing a lot of Nigerians. What am I saying? Let me just take two examples of the government policy. One is floating of naira against the dollar. That one is killing our economy daily. The second one is this subsidy that the government said they removed May 31st when it came to power. It's killing us in this country. We are asking the present government that they should return our subsidy back. We want it.
All right, so sorry because we're working with time now, sir. Okay. Now, do you feel that it is protests that could help the president understand the plight? Because he called Nigerians to understand within August, and now you're still doing the same. Don't you feel we should try and support him and work with him?
What should we understand? We should understand the 150 billion he spent on private jets. We should understand the 5 billion he spent on a yacht. We should understand the 1 billion he used in buying a vehicle. Is that what he's telling us to understand? Understand what? At this moment of people find it hard to feed a day. People that normally even skip a meal, they're not even skipping 2 meals just to have a meal in a day. Understand what? You see, the government are not being sincere to Nigerian masses. You see, the sincerity means lead by example. Are they leading by example? No. Are they really ruling us? No. You see, so the only thing they are just keep on bearing, but they themselves are not bearing. The minimum wage they just approved 70,000 naira. They themselves let the political office holder place themselves on the same minimum wage that they just approved. Let the senators, let the house rep, let the governor, let them, including the president, let all of them be on the same minimum wage. Let us see if we can be able to survive it.
Thank you so much, comrade. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your time. Well, Okoyemi, you just heard now from one of the organizers. They have just laid their own complaint again that the government should put themselves in the shoes of the ordinary Nigerians that are not privileged, just like the president and his administration or those in the seat of authority. Well, at this moment, I think this is the update I have for you. And if there is still more updates, I will relay it back to you, Okoyemi.
So much for the update, Sydney Okafor, and please try to stay safe. We will join you for more updates later. That was our correspondent, Sydney Okafor, bringing us information on the situation of the ongoing protest in Lagos, Nigeria. Well, still on the ongoing Fearless in October protest against economic hardship in the country, police officers in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, have fired tear gas to disperse demonstrators who gathered at the Utako area. According to reports, protesters carrying the Nigerian flag had to scamper for safety. In Port Harcourt, the Rivers State capital, thugs have allegedly taken over the protest ground in Rumeko Ufa. Although the protest ground was earlier announced as the state convergence point for the Fearless in October protest demonstrations, cane-wielding hoodlums took over the ground, saying they do not want any protest in Rivers State. And on business, Nigeria has in the last year attracted more than $30 billion foreign direct investment into the country, thanks to the various reforms of the Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. This was revealed by the president while delivering his 64th Independence Day anniversary speech on Tuesday. Tinubu also explained that his administration was committed to free enterprise, free entry and free exit in investment in the country. And on the foreign scene, the death toll from a devastating storm that battered the southeastern United States has climbed to at least 130 on Monday, as the disaster became a hot topic in the already bitter election campaigns, with the White House angrily refuting claims it had been slow to respond. With hundreds still unaccounted for across several southern eastern U.S. states and the death toll climbing, President Joe Biden announced he will travel to storm-ravaged North Carolina on Wednesday to monitor rescue efforts. And on sports, Atletico Madrid says they have permanently banned a fan from throwing objects onto the field during the weekend's heated derby draw with Real Madrid. Sunday's match at Atletico Estadio Metropolitano was altered for 15 minutes after home fans threw objects, including lighters, at Madrid players. Atletico claimed a late point thanks to Angela Correa's 95th minute equalizer. And these are the major stories from our newsroom at this moment. We'll update you at the top of the hour. I am Okpeyemi Owoshemi. See you next time.